Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I can't believe it's the middle of the week already. I can't see anything. My glasses are blurry. I'm blurry. This energy that we have been in has just been a wild ride this week. Oh my gosh, it is going absolutely insane. Finally, last night, I think after all the hoopla, I was finally able to relax out. I did some deep breathing, I did some prayer work, and I relaxed. It has been insane. Work has been a wild ride this week. So the card that I pulled on Monday, the bone collector card, it was an interesting card. I was rather surprised that we pulled it. You are whole and have everything you need within. And for some bizarre reason, I kept repeating that Monday and Tuesday. And it really helped me ride the wild waves at work. So I'm asking myself, well, how can I tap into this intuition, especially at work, and know and trust myself that what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing and seeing, what the vibe is, that I'm not like losing my mind. So I started really paying attention to what I'm picking up. And when I'm talking to someone, I pay attention to my body. Where am I feeling this tension? And how energy shifts within me as different people come in and out of the office. And even as I hear people come down the hall, I listen to what my body does. If I hype up or if I'm, oh, it's okay, type of thing. And 9 times out of 10, I'm spot on. Which is, woo, I trust myself. And then, what do we do with that information? Well, trusting yourself goes a long way towards everything I have is within me. I know, I feel, I can read a room. You ever walk into a meeting and you're like, oh, this is going to be a wild one. And it depends on who you sit next to, and it depends on the topic, and it depends on everybody else's mood in the room. And I have to put a energetic shield around me when I go into the big meetings, because we usually have a monthly meeting with, since I work in the office, I hit bits and pieces of everybody that works on the floor. And there's certain sections that are more tense than others. So I have to bring an invisible shield around me to stop absorbing all the emotion from those around me, because being an empath, I pick it up. I pick up the energy of the room, and sometimes it wreaks havoc on our nervous system. So I just picture a white light of energy surrounding me, that if people send energy at me, I can transmute it and use that energy. I boost my own energy up. Sometimes if it's overwhelming, I can ask that the energy be stopped at my barrier and transmuted back to them, because you never want to send negative energy back to anyone, because that doesn't help. Or just to stop it in its tracks and let it slide away. Let it go around me, not through me. So as an empath trying to navigate the workplace, it can be pretty crazy. But learning that everything you have, everything you need already within you, is awesome. Being an empath it's a superpower. But the hard part is, especially when you're a woman and you're in an office situation or a work situation, is I have a tendency to get teary-eyed, and people don't like that. And it's not that I'm upset or I'm sad. It's more the emotion is that intense. That's how I have to release it. Is it comes through tears for me. And there's sometimes when the emotion is pretty high and pretty tense, and then it's really the waterworks. It's just the way it is. I think after 20 something years, I think my boss has finally figured out that I just cry. It doesn't matter. It's taken him a while to get to that point. So knowing that you have superpowers, using that awareness to know what to say, when to say, how to say it, to help you navigate, creating an energetic shield to block some of the energy, especially if it starts getting too much, especially in meetings where there's a lot of people, especially where I work. There's a lot of negativity, a lot of frustration, there's a lot of anger, and I don't think my workplace is the only one that deals with that. Paying attention and picking up, but recognizing what you're picking up, what you're feeling is spot on, or you get the vibe, and understanding that not everybody has this ability. Not everybody can navigate the workplace like this. So really accepting and realizing your feelings are accurate, using that as a monitoring, almost like a weather system. Like, oh boy, we got a thunderstorm approaching. Put your umbrella up, put that energy shield up, stop the rain from hitting you. It's a superpower. And it's within me. And that's pretty darn amazing. So when I think of dealing with work like that, like everything I need is within me, it's true. And I used to have family members that would make fun of me and tease me because I'm too sensitive. But who's the first one they turn to when they need advice or help? Right? But I'm too sensitive and you're embarrassing me. But yet I'm the one that knows the vibe. I'm the one that can read the room. I'm the one that can tell you what you're feeling. I'm the one that knows. But yet I'm the one that's the problem. So I've always had a topsy-turvy relationship with my family because of that. And a lot of times I'll call them out on their BS, and oh, they don't like to be confronted. I'm too sensitive. Yes, I am. Thank you. Well, you cry. Well, how do you release your emotion? No, some people exercise. It doesn't work that way for me. How do you release your frustration and your emotion? I cry. It's not sadness. Most times it's just overwhelm, and I have to somehow release it. Now I work with meridian tapping, and I help release my emotion through tapping. And then they look at me like I'm crazy, but it works. So why is that crazy? I find it fascinating. But dealing with work life, it's kind of hard to sit in the office if people are in there. So I find myself tapping on my knee a lot of times. I've got this. I can do this. It's their emotion. It's not my emotion. All in my head, of course. And it does help. And especially putting a barrier or boundary or a protection up to help push some of that emotion off so it's not overwhelming. Remember, everything we have within us, it's amazing. We have everything we need. We already have it. We just have to learn to access it and use it. If you need help with that, if you need help shedding some of that emotion, if you need help being okay with being the sensitive one that cries, contact me. Put a message, a comment in the comment or a message in the message field, or direct message me. Send me an email. I am here to help. Together we stand stronger. Together we can change the world. You may think one person doesn't make a difference, but being the empaths, we make a bigger difference than most people realize. Sometimes it's within our own little sphere, our own little world, and sometimes it's a much bigger sphere. You would be amazed at how many people's lives that we touch, that you touch, on a daily basis. And we don't even realize the impact that we have until somebody points it out to us and we're like, no, come on, you're crazy. But it's true. We make a difference. So remember, our card for the week, the Bone Collector. It's still, the crazy stuff that the cards can pull up is just, it's amazing. You are whole and have everything you need within. You have everything you believe you lack. So what you lack, you really don't. It's within you. It's the change in the mindset. It's the shift in perception. And you tackle the world. Or at least the daily job at work. Have a great Wednesday, everyone. I'm hoping that the crazy world energy dies down now that the election is over with. Woo! You can ride the wave. Get your surfboard, paddle out, be good with who you are. You have everything within you that you need. You are whole as you are. Keep saying it. I chant it on my way to work in the morning, plus my plethora of other things that I need to say to help me get through the day, and it makes a difference. It changes the perception. It changes the mind. Try it. Let me know how it works. I hope you all have a fantastic Wednesday. I will check in on Friday to see how the whole week went. Bye for now, everyone.